Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the M3 Market Update. My name is Melody Wright, and I do this show to give you context around the information we're getting out there for residential and commercial real estate. Welcome back. Today's video is going to be very short. It is about 5:20 a.m. In the morning. I'm about to head to the beach, but just wanted to talk to you guys really quickly before doing so. We got some, crazy news last week in new home sales. We saw that number go down for new home prices. And not only that, but some of the worst sales that I've seen, in this selling season. A lot lower than last year. So I'll just quickly give you those stats. So non-seasonally adjusted, you guys know that's what I focus on. I want to know what's going on in real time. 56,000 homes sold. Last month was revised up, but sales are down 16.42% year over year. Again, this is new home sales. These are the builders, guys. These are the builders with over 9 months of inventory. And that's what they're telling us about. As you know, I think there's a lot more out there. And so, with this kind of sales, not good. Month over month, down 10%, approximately 10%, 9.68%. The 25-year average for this month is 65,000. So this is far below the average as well. And, you know, the other thing about the price, it was revised down last month, almost 4%, 3.67%, but was still down month over month. So that tells you guys that they were motivated out there doing those price declines. And it's going to be very interesting to see what happens next month because I think the competition between the new home, the builders, and existing home sellers is about to heat up. So very interesting. But the most important thing that happened last last week is that if you guys remember, we pierced the all-time high for existing homes. I had a feeling we were going to do that this season. It's still hard to take. But looking at those existing homes, looking at that all-time high that was set, you can see that the biggest increases were in homes for over $1 million. So this is when the median price is going to start giving false signals about what's going on in the market because you just don't have anyone else transacting at a lower price point. And so, last thing that I want to say is essentially, this is kind of crazy, but the existing home price is actually now higher than the new home price. This has happened twice in the last 25 years, in June of 2005 and June of 2021. Both of those time periods were what we would call very bubblelicious. So right now, the May median price for existing homes is 419,300 and the new home price is 417,400. And so, guys, this is an example of where the number actually does go down. And historically, this flips immediately the following month. So I think the expectation from here is that we are going to see the price for that new home price coming down. What happens with existing is going to be interesting. If we break the record and do this and stay month over, because typically, and sorry, I'm rushing through this, guys, but typically in that we hit the peak in the existing home market in June, and so in reality, I think we might even see a higher price for June, believe it or not. The market's frozen, and I that's when if it's only those that can transact in that top 20%, we're going to see those higher prices. But we're rounding the corner of the season, we're exiting the season, and so this is when things are going to get very interesting in the housing market. But guys, don't worry about any of that. I hope you have a great holiday weekend, a great 4th of July, spending time with your friends and families because that is truly what matters. None of this. Please stay sane. Please stay safe out there. But it is getting very interesting. This is a historic flip we're seeing here. I think we're seeing fundamental shift in the housing market. And the other thing that I'm excited to announce, I'm going to have a new series where I'm featuring interviews with people that I meet out there on the road or some of my followers. Because honestly, guys, I think they can tell the story much better than anybody else. So I hope to be releasing that video this week as well. I've got a real treat for you. The first one is Marley Price. I think of her as a little local hero down in St. Petersburg, Florida. She has been researching illegal short term rentals there and reporting them. So that was a very interesting conversation, and I really look forward to bringing it to you. But thanks again, guys. Thanks for all the support. Have a wonderful holiday weekend. We'll talk soon.